Now, I want to talk to you about Christmas. 3 things I want you to remember about Christmas. Do it on the right day, give them the right experience, and then give them a reason to return. And sometimes, as many Christmas services as we have done in church, we miss some of these points. Let's talk about the right day. My experience has been no other day other than December the 24th, Christmas Eve, has been as successful as an outreach for the community as that day has. And the reason being, I believe, is because it's built into the psyche of our culture to be in church on Christmas Eve, to be with family, to be with friends, to kind of have a really emotional connection to that day, even if I'm not a church attender. And I think that a lot of churches miss out on this, and they do big productions a week before or 2 weeks before, and they fail to see the importance of Christmas Eve. So let me encourage you, if you're not planning on doing Christmas Eve, to really plan that service. And the second point is to give that what people want. And interesting, on Christmas Eve, I don't want, a crazy fireworks. I don't want baby Jesus on a zip line coming down, the balcony, all that kind of stuff. Really, I want to be part of a very Christmassy, traditional type of service. Make it about what it is, and make it warm, and make it inviting. And you can't screw up with Christmas. So just don't, if you think about going crazy, don't do it. Just stay with it. Stay with it. A great traditional, warm, and you can put your own, flair to it. You can put your own genetic, make up a DNA of your church, but make the best Christmas service you can. And thirdly, give them a reason to come back. And churches really sometimes miss that opportunity. You have Christmas Eve on December 24th, then New Year the next weekend, and then the first weekend in January. And traditionally, that first weekend in January is going to potentially can have a lot of new folks coming in if you advertise the series. And a lot of churches will advertise that series, but they'll forget that you can do it right on the 24th. When people come in for your Christmas production, have a promo ready for the first of the year. Have a video, or you have if you're doing direct mail, you can have a piece there, or an invitation, a mention from stage. Here's what we're going to talk about the first of the year. And that really helps you set up those guys that are showing up just for Christmas Eve to say, you know what, here's a reason to come back. And here's what we're going to talk about. So don't miss out. 3 things. Make sure it's the right day, give them the right experience, and make sure you give them a reason to return.